My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. This is my final video for tonight unless something important pops up and makes me think about things. Alright, so I'm going to say this and you're not going to like it. Excuse me. You're really not going to like it. Alright, so last month, here in my city in Charlottesville, Virginia, a young lady lost her life due to a racist incident. So this video, for sure, is going to piss you off. If you're in Charlottesville, I'm sure you can relate, and you will probably agree with everything I'm going to say, because this young lady lost her life over a fucking statue because some douchebag full of dick tips decided to come from another city in another state to honor our president and be a racist. Alright? Now, no. I've proven to y'all that Donald Trump is a racist. For those who have been paying attention about that whole thing with the Indians. They don't look Indians to me in the 90s and all this other stuff because of his petty jealousy that Native Americans' money from the casinos went to the tribes and to the reservation and all the stuff like that. And they don't have to pay taxes on it. Where, he had to pay taxes. Well, in case you guys forgot, Native Americans, who were here first, who are some of my ancestors, did not have rights until 1924. So before you put anything else in your pipe and smoke it, try to remember that. Try to remember that we're still fucking Native Americans over on reservations that we made them live on. Let me remind you of the Standing Rock Sioux Native American Nation tribe. Understand? So they're still going through some issues up that motherfucker. There's nobody else filming it. There's no more media coverage. But there's still internet coverage. But it's still not enough. When you put them on reservations, you gave them fucking treaties. Treaties that you're not supposed to break. It's supposed to be everlasting until the end of fucking time. And what does Mr. Red-Headed Ginger Snow do? He tries to rescind. He stops Obama's protection so that the Standing Rock Sioux tribe gets fucked one more time. Now, moving on. I have a saying, and like I said, you can agree with me or you can disagree with me. I don't give a fuck, because racism does not discriminate. There are racists on all sides of the track, and some people just look for fights. I look for fights too when I used to be able to do kung fu, but most of them were friendly competition. I never wanted to take somebody's life who hasn't done anything to me. And even when I joined the army, I didn't want infantry because I knew what that fucking shit entails. It entails me having to kill someone who doesn't look like me. Not because they don't look like me, but because my country and their country just doesn't fucking agree. Alright? Cool beans. Done with that. I honestly, truly think, and this is the way I feel, you don't have to like it. You can judge me. I don't give a damn. You're entitled to your opinion. But I think that everyone who is racist should be put in a rocket and let them go have the moon. So that the rest of us who aren't racist, who want to get along with people, who want to love people of different colors and ethnicities, and want to make more multicultural children like myself, should be able to inherit the earth. Find ways of making peaceful coexistence and get every fucking racist bastard off the fucking planet. Or, if at all possible, because this is more in a reality base, we should give them one giant ass island. It can be man-made in the middle of the Pacific. They can pay us for supplies and put them on the fucking island and let them fight to the last. In the end, there can be only one. And may the motherfuckers that survive live on the island for the rest of their life, where if they want to be racist, and all the races and all the places can get in this island in a fucking biodome and fight until there's nothing left. And then every now and again, we can send a little drone over to fly and monitor to see how the race war ends. And if anybody comes out and survive and they don't want to be racist anymore, we can grant them amnesty so that they can come back home and resume a life of normalcy. But I'm sure that's probably as far-fetched as me putting every racist in a fucking rocket and launching their black asses or white asses or Asian asses or whoever the fuck they are into the fucking sun. Now see, when we had this little incident here in Charlottesville, Virginia, it wasn't the fact that she was white and killed by white people that pissed me off. It was the fact that she died standing up for what she believed in. Some young 20-year-old, as I've made videos like this before, has been radicalized by ignorance and has decided, hey, I'm going to go to a city and a town and a state that has nothing to fucking do with me, and I'm going to honor racist values. I'm going to plow through people of color and non-color, and anybody who gets in my way is going to die today. And that's what his brain was probably thinking when he plowed through 40 or 50 fucking people into 2 cars, backed up over more people, killed a young white lady over a motherfucking statue. And we're still having statue issues till this very fucking day. How fucking dare this fucking shit to happen? Over a statue. Dr. Martin Luther King lost his life so that I, a person of multiculturalness, so that you, a person of Asian, a person of white, a person of any race, can hold your head high, be proud of where you are from, enjoy a decent life without having to fight each other over the color of our skin. The thing that everybody fails to understand in this whole situation is that we're all human. You can't change your fucking race. You can't. Okay, maybe if you have enough money and you get enough surgery and you can fix shit, and if you have it, you know, because I mean, I guess if you can change your gender, you can probably change your race. But in the end, you can't change your DNA. So whatever you're born with, your child's going to be what you are, and you're going to have to fucking live with it. And that's what the problem is in this world today. We can't change who we are. We are not all the same color, but we are all the same species. We are all human. If you prick me, I bleed. If I prick you, you bleed. If you punch me in the throat, it'll probably kill me. If I punch you in the throat, it'll probably kill you. So what's the problem? We both have 2 eyes. We have 2 nostrils. We have 1 mouth. We have 2 ears to hear, a mouth to speak. But there's too many people talking and not enough people listening. And it all boils down to the one word that none of us seem to remember what the fuck it means. Respect. There's another word that apparently we all seem to embrace, and that's the word hate. There's another word that we need to embrace. It's called love. Unfortunately, there are more people who hate people due to the things that the Great Spirit or the Good Lord or whatever the atheists believe in created the earth. Now, atheists, if this offends you, I'm sorry. But Darwin is wrong. Man did not evolve from fucking ape because apes aren't talking and they've been in existence longer than us. So if we evolved from them, who the fuck taught us how to talk? Come on. I'm sure there's a scientist that's an atheist out there, or maybe he knows alchemy and he cast a spell to make us all be able to speak. So I'm going to say this, and you guys are going to accept it. The flip side of hate is love. There's too much hate in America. And we're the only country where racism seems to be the biggest clusterfuck that ever was. I say it that way because I haven't been into too many countries. But where I have been, my race has never been a true factor. I've been to Canada. I loved it. Excuse me. I was never called a half-breed. I never heard anybody shun the word nigger. I never heard anybody shun the word honky. I never heard anybody shun the word, hey, wetback, or rice daddy, or gook, or slant eye, or slope. Or I never heard them call me chief. You know, I've been called by my name. Everywhere I went, they actually asked me, hey, what's your name? You know, I'm James Williams Jr., how you doing? And they would give me their name, and I would leave that person's name out. But, you know, they would talk to me like I am one of them. So what's the problem in America? Why can't we get along? Besides the fact that we want to try and take more land from the Native Americans that they don't already have, you know. So what's the major malfunction? You know, something's definitely not right. Damn it, I missed what would you do? Sorry. But you know, it kind of pisses me off due to the state of mind that, you know, how could you possibly think for a New York minute that it's okay to treat people horrible, to maul over people with your ride, to do stuff that genetically and ethically and by birth no one can help. I can help that I'm multicultural. Believe me, if I had it my way, I'd be full-blooded Cherokee, and I'll tell you why. Because 9 times out of 10, you hear things, but you don't really hear too much bad stuff off the resi. But when you hear black things, black people do stupid stuff, white people do stupid stuff, and it's expected of us both to do stupid stuff. And for some reason, we do. You know, I've never figured it out. I probably never will figure it out. But in that same damn breath, why? I posted a video the other day about a black woman whose food stamp card, EBT or EPT, some goddamn card didn't work, and she totally flipped out in a convenience store. Okay? Right then and there I said, these are the parts of things that make me ashamed to be black. Think that over. I'm James Williams Jr., Comfort Number 2, BCNU.